That's what the people want.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna get.
You know what's funny is when you get canceled on one account, they said you are not eligible to be on this account, and then you switch over to another one. Okay, I was going lactose then.
Can't keep me
Can't
down.
stop me. You know what? I be getting. Have you got flagged yet?
I'm surprised too.
They be finding anything to kind of be like, hey, you go against our morals. You go against our beliefs. What's the word?
Yeah, like your
You go against our regulations.
moral
and rules.
compass.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What up, T Gibbs 5?
What's up, y'all? What's happening?
Get five.
What's up, big sis Chris?
Yeah. We in this thing, yo.
All you gotta do is say big sis Chris, and I'm laughing
Every time.
Every time.
Every
It is
time.
always funny.
Her name is a triple rhyme. Big bit.
I'm about to post that as a story, that same video later on, because it's still funny.
I hope you don't find
I'm definitely gonna do it.
Don't find it.
I'm actually gonna start trying to recut some stuff now that I know a little more.
From the original ones?
Yeah.
Oh, that's prime real estate.
Now that I'm a little better.
Man, I went back and accidentally listened to the one about capital punishment. We were talking about we shouldn't have electric chairs because it costs too much money. Like, we should just have like Ralph's bags and just choke like. And I'm sure
That's only 10 cents.
right? And a family member was like, "I would love to do this."
Oh, the person who
yeah.
that person who was murdered, their
Right.
family member.
Question. So murder is illegal.
Yeah.
So who's killing the inmates in prison for lethal injection or electric chair? Is that considered? Hey, I've murdered about like 900 people. Is there a person that?
Do you think when he's about to retire, they'll be like, "We got you for 9 murders"?
No.
What?
I'm saying that's in like, I can't say it's I know it's illegal, but on your conscience, you gotta be like, damn, I killed 600 people last year. Like, if somebody's like, you got any bodies on you?
And they're like doctors, aren't they?
Really?
I don't think they're just like, because they have to give you the injection. I don't think it's just like some security guard.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Like, "Are you ready?"
why does a doctor need to know how to turn the electric chair on?
What I'm talking about the lethal injection.
Yeah.
I'm sure the electric chair was anybody.
Yeah. I'm
Just-
sure they got a security intern like, what y'all doing? What's happening? Tell me exactly what's happening here. I want to learn this.
A lethal injection, I wouldn't want just anybody in there. You can't just be some guy off the street be
Yeah.
like, "Let me see your veins."
Yeah.
Or maybe he's a former heroin addict and he knows exactly what the veins are.
Here's the thing. Listen, why do you need a doctor to know where the vein is?
Or like a nurse.
Listen. You can get Patrick from Craigslist. Just keep poking until you figure it out. He's going to die anyway, right?
Did you hear about the guy who survived the lethal injection?
Lethal injection, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That dude was like, tastes like mother's milk,
Yeah.
baby.
Can we re-up on them Raising Cane? I need my second meal
He's there for
tomorrow.
the food. His last meal.
Yeah.
There's a guy on YouTube I saw. I don't know how I came across this. He ranked the last meals of inmates.
He ranked.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. As in, like, okay.
He was like, "This meal, I don't know about this one, man." He's like, "But this one looks kind of good. It's kind of fire."
Do they always get their meal?
That seems like the bigger waste of money too.
Right. Because if I was like, I need Coney Island's chili cheese fries from Detroit.
Yeah, straight from
It's like, I
Detroit.
need y'all to go all the way out there to get that for me. And that's pretty nice to give them their last meal, which is,
I'm like, "Oh, I'd rather take some last vagina." Is that?
can you bring Bianca over here?
Can I do that?
What's wild is like, you could be like a mass murderer, 132 people in a crowded thing. They be like, we're nice enough to ask you, what's your last meal? It's like, dude, like, let them
You don't
starve.
deserve nothing.
Nothing. What is the rules? I want to know, what is the moral? Okay, even though they did these crimes, we still have to bathe them, feed them, give them shelter.
Now there's like basic humanity stuff now.
Yeah.
But for years it was just,
Because if they're 100% guilty, why give them human rights?
Like, dude, we saw you do it.
Yeah.
Why? Because I was killing babies?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna arrest me for this?
Yeah. Easy work.
I can't. Just because I'm the mass baby killer, I can't take a shower. I can't go in the yard now. I can't play basketball with them just because I killed mass babies.
Speaking of killing mass babies.
Great transition. Love to see how this connects.
Watch this. There's a person, a girl, who was not in the right state of mind. She broke into a fertility place and tried to retrieve her eggs, but the Cryo chip was it? What is it?
Cryo.
Yeah, the
like
code,
the fridge.
The code of it.
Uh-huh.
What's it called?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It was so cold. She pulled it out and she dropped it and she killed like 5 embryos, and they arrested her for murder because these is the children.
But it was her eggs, or they were embryos.
Embryos. So
many
it wasn't
embryos?
hers. It was other people's. She went to the wrong one. She went to the wrong one.
Wait, so she wasn't trying to get her own eggs. She was trying to get her own embryos.
Sure, whatever. We know what it's called in vitro, right?
Okay.
When women take out their eggs and then they freeze them. Mm-hmm. So she was trying to retrieve them, and then the coldness of it burnt her hands, and she killed some babies.
Somebody else's.
Yeah.
Potential babies.
I
don't know, man. I don't know if that's can you arrest me you can arrest me for trespassing.
What if those babies are the last hope of a woman that's like, these are my last eggs?
Sure. I didn't kill anybody.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Were they growing? Or are they just eggs?
Listen, it's like negligence. It's like, it's like, what if a baby was in the tub drowning? He's like, you just watched it. He's like, I didn't kill the baby.
But that baby is a fully formed baby.
Right.
And are we talking about, did it have a semen with it already? Or is it just the egg?
I don't know the details, but she got arrested for...
You're not getting me on murder off of some eggs. No.
Look it up, man.
Hey, breaking entry? Guilty. Robbery, stolen possession? Absolutely guilty. You got me. Mm-hmm. Murder? Hold on now.
Hey, if somebody in the comment section, look it up. There's a woman who got, and we got to get more details because Chaz asked some.
Because otherwise, plan B is murder.
Right.
If it's just the egg.
Yeah, but these are people who actually invested into their bodies to be like,
I owe you $50,000. There's no doubt about it.
Right.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
I committed several crimes. Murder was not one. If anything, attempted kidnapping. I give you that.
Which resulted into death.
Yes, I give you that. But murder, I really didn't kill nobody. Honestly, it was there's no pulse. There's no human.
Yeah.
What are y'all? We in Inkster voting?
Inkster.
What's Inkster? What's up, K Clip from the Yip?
Kid from the Yip.
What's up, LaShonda?
Yeah.
My favorite voice to do is this one, LaShonda.
Yeah.
Kid from the Yip. LaShonda. What's up, Trey Gibbs? 5. What's happening?
We light today. What's happening?
Yeah, we all that, man.
Yeah.
Where they at, though?
What's up?
I stay on Taylor now, my brothers. I stay in. Oh, you moved.
He's not from the Yip no more.
In Taylor now, huh? Moving
Just because
on
of you.
up.
Because of you, I've been saying kid Clip from the Yip.
Kid Clip from the Yip.
So Yip is what?
Ypsilanti.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wish I had the opportunity to name cities, man.
Yeah, me too. What would you name your city? If you had, first off, you had a city named after you, what you naming it?
Easy work.
What?
Dion.
Oh, I was gonna say easy work.
Yeah.
Oh, easy work.
Oh,
the
that's
city.
funny. Easy work. Yeah.
He's gonna just give me this Dion. That's the city name.
Yeah.
Man, we moved to Dion. Come on, bro.
Why not?
We moved to Dion.
Are you trying to say there's no cities with names like Columbus?
Sure. But I'm just like, we moved to Dion.
Mm-hmm. Or Roderick County. I'll do a county.
Okay.
Roderick County.
That sounds prestigious. Mm-hmm. Oh, you live in Roderick?
Yeah.
Oh. That sounds like some nice subdivision somewhere.
Yeah. What'd you name your city?
Yeah, we moved over to Roderick County. It was just too bad in Dion. It was getting rough out there. Say we moved to Roderick. It's nice. It's nice. Yeah. A lot of fall leaves in Roderick. It is beautiful here. But Dion, it was just meth. Crack was just getting rampant in Dion.
It was a noose.
I wouldn't want to live in Dion. That don't sound prime.
It's too short. There's not a lot of cities with very quick names.
For some reason, a Zion works better than a Dion.
A Zion?
Yeah.
As in with the A in the beginning?
No. Like if it was the city of Zion. Zion.
Well, you gotta say
epic.
Also. You gotta say city of Dion. I think that hits.
The city of Dion.
Yeah, 'cause like they say city of industry. You know what I'm saying? When you say it like that, it sounds powerful now.
City of Dion still don't.
It hits, man.
I just think you poor. City of Dion.
But you gotta spell it like D apostrophe Don. YAWN.
City of Roderick. I go like, y'all got money, huh?
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
What'd you name your city?
Well, first we're gonna do Chasmania, but I probably have a whole country.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Within that country of Chasmania, we'll have different cities. There's Chasington. Okay, that's a good one, I think. There's Rogersburg.
Rogersburg, I like it.
You know what I'm saying? There's Chaz Ridge. You know, we got some ridges in there.
Yep. You gotta do a town.
Okay, yeah. I can't do just like Chaz Town.
Right.
I might do Theodore Town. That's not the middle name.
Ted Town.
Yeah, Ted. Yeah. That might be it. That might be my cities right there.
Yeah.
I might do a Chaz. Nope. That's about it. That's all I got.
Strip club called Back That Chaz Up.
You baby be a guy. Be a big fine brother once you bag that Chaz up. What kind of strip clubs y'all do in Chazington?
Same thing we did in Sodom and Gomorrah. Where is Sodom and Gomorrah at geographically?
Yeah, in the Middle East. Where is it?
Yeah, I need to know.
What is it now?
Yeah, where is the graveyard site of Sodom and Gomorrah? I need the answers.
Man, you know what? I know. I tried to do an edit of the one that Salt clip. I did a terrible job. It's on me the whole time.
You said Salt clip.
Yeah, when you was like, "Yo, what if there's a Salt called Sarah Lot's wife?"
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
No, that was great. I messed up the clip.
Oh.
And then for some reason, like, it starts off on you, then it's on me the whole time. I was like, dang, dog.
You can fix it.
I had to go find which episode was in.
Oh, got you.
And I was like,
got you. Yeah.
What was I doing?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Let's look it up. Where was Sodom and Gomorrah originally located?
It's going to say Sodom and Gomorrah.
Here's what I found.
It's not called that anymore.
You got to say, where is Sodom and Gomorrah today? It's like Las Vegas.
Oh, that makes sense.
No.
Where was Sodom and Gomorrah located?
If they say something.
Okay, I found this on the web for where was Solomon Gilmore located.
Solomon Gilmore.
I hate this woman's accent.
Where was Sodom and Gomorrah located? All right, here we go. Where was Sodom and Gomorrah?
I love how Gomorrah's name is exactly like Gomorrah from Guardians.
I don't know what they were thinking. Almost all serious Bible scholars place it on the east side of the Jordan River in the modern day kingdom of Jordan. That doesn't tell me anything.
Yeah.
I don't know where any of that is.
I think people are embarrassed for all the negative connotations of any sort of places in Bible. They're like, man, please, can we scrub any sort of Tower of Babel? Please don't associate this with Egypt. Please, can we just go somewhere else with this? Don't associate me at all for the place where Noah got rained on. Can we were toxic.
It says the Bible says Lot looked down into the fertile Jordan Valley.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Well,
and settled among the cities of the plain.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Candace Muhammad, what up, girl? Spicy Original back up in here. Yeah.
Okay, so this is supposed to be where it would be next to the Dead Sea and going into the River Jordan. It looks like a nice place. It'd be on the water.
Right.
Right?
So
a resort.
It's northeast of Jerusalem. They didn't go that far at all in the Bible.
That's a long walk, bro.
They just stay here, man. Yeah, it was no airplanes and no.
That's gotta take you forever. Okay, here's. So it says Sodom and Gomorrah across the Red Sea, the Dead Sea. So you gotta hop over. You gotta swim.
Yeah, what at the bottom? Sodom and Gomorrah.
Walk all the way over.
Yeah, Sodom and Gomorrah, yo.
So just right across the water. I feel you could only get to Gomorrah.
I'm actually curious to know what was the United States in the Bible. Because I'm sure it was somebody here in the United States. Do you believe in is it Pangea?
Pangea.
Do you believe in Pangea? Mm-hmm. So if all the continents were connected, there has to be some sort of origin story of somewhere in the Bible where United States was popping.
Well, it was probably just like it was like the ancient Mayans and Aztecs. It was Indian native plane, right? But what do you mean? Why would it be in the Bible?
I mean, I just feel like they, in biblical, in the Bible, the entire land was inhabited.
In the Middle East.
But if they're all connected, that is the Middle East.
That wasn't Pangea time, though. Pangea was like...
Just stood there.
You thought Pangea was biblical?
Nah. What? No. Hey, man, get back up. Don't laugh.
Wait. Think about this. Essentially, the Bible is 2,000 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jesus, right? With 2,000 after his death, we're about 2,000 years after his death. Okay. Before that, it's supposed to be another 2,000 years. Okay, from Adam and Eve, allegedly. Okay, but the Earth has been around for how long?
Billions.
Okay. So when you thought that everything was together right before Jesus?
You're right.
It was.
You know what's wild is,
time.
so people were alive when Pangea happened, right?
Sure.
So imagine, and he was like, yo, get over here. It's like,
well, there's theories, right? I think, I don't know how connected it was, but, because I'm trying to remember what I read. It's either that every year the continents get 2 inches closer again together or separate. I can't remember which one, but this is just what I read, that they're supposed to be getting closer together again. So maybe in another billion years, a Pangea will happen again. Something like that.
Hear me out. There was a meteor shower that killed
That's what they say.
dinosaurs. What if that was the way to crack all the planets?
Well, I heard that also, is that's when everything separated. But I don't mean, who knows?
It's funny. I'm starting to learn that I take truth with what if.
Okay.
A lot of times.
Okay.
I seem like instead of just saying, what if, I'd be like, what happened is, I see myself doing this a lot.
Well, it's cool when you look at the globe or you look at a map and how like the planet, like the countries fit. You're like, these fit right into each other, dog. This is like Legos. They connect right here.
Right.
But yeah, you got to stop just going off of,
Because
also we'll interpret stuff we hear differently.
Yeah.
I'll read something up like, well, this is what I got from that. It's like, no one said that.
Right. And this happened real time on Squadcast last week. Somebody told me this. I remember like it was yesterday. Somebody told me Friday was not a commercial success.
The movie
Friday was not a success. I remember this, like, wow. And I remember I never watched it in the theaters. I watched it on VHS. And I remember it blew up on VHS. And because it blew up and it became viral without the internet, that's how they came out with a sequel. And I remember it was like, Friday, Scarface, they had all these little cult classics.
Scarface bombed in the theaters.
Right. Like and I remember somebody had a story on this. So when I said it on Squadcast, they were like, really? They looked it up and said, nigga, this mother made 9 times as much as his budget. And I was like, I remember this, man. And I felt it. And I was like, shit. And I was like, what happened? Was it like throughout the 7 years without the sequel that it blew up? Because it could have done well in the box office, but it made even more money on VHS.
That probably happened, but that probably won't go into the box office numbers.
Yeah, it won't.
No,
it won't. No, I'm sorry. They won't include that. Like this how much
in the box office numbers?
No. I'm talking about in the VHS. Because what if it made? It made I don't know, 27 million in the box office, and then made 137 million. Yeah.
I don't know. But I like that you're still trying to say what you were.
I'm trying my best. Man.
I know.
remember.
I heard this.
I heard this somewhere, and that's the beautiful thing about the internet, man. You can fact check in real
That's
time.
what it sucks about it. I hate that.
Because we used to lie our ass
Oh
off. back in
man,
the
I would
day.
just make up whatever. You can't
Yeah.
prove me wrong.
Yeah,
Prove me wrong.
Icky Woods is my father.
Prove me wrong.
A lot of people don't realize this, man. But when I was in high school, I scored 132 touchdowns in the game.
No, that's impossible, bro. In 9 games, you scored 132
Dude,
touchdowns.
I scored 123.
Look it up. You know I can't do that.
Got to get an almanac. What is it called?
Almanac.
Almanac.
Prove me wrong. That was good.
Yeah.
That was a good times, man.
Yeah.
I used to love
And
those.
this is why crimes got away.
Okay.
Because you can't search for stuff in real time. Like you could honestly like they say you have a whole family on the street. Nobody's not like searching to see who's with who. I could, like kill somebody in Nebraska, move to Ohio, and they're not gonna find me because they'll know. They're not like, hey, search for this guy.
Right.
It's a
Facial
phone
recognition in
call.
her. Yeah, right. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know when faxes came out, but they're gonna say
80s,
take a picture,
90s?
huh?
80s,
right?
90s?
So if fax came out, this is a twofer right here.
Okay.
Fax FAX and FACT.
When facts came out.
When fax came
Double
out,
entendre.
that's when crimes kind of like went down. Because imagine before fax, if I killed somebody in Ohio, moved to California, you either gotta say, hey, it's a tall, dark skinned dude. Or they had to travel with a picture and say, hey,
you seen
here's
this
what he looks
man?
like. Yeah. So
Have you seen this guy?
I'm certain if it was a survey, it's like, hey, your identity is going to be anonymous. Did you do a crime that has not been solved? They'd be like, I did.
100%.
I am a grandpa, and this is how I make my money. I did embezzlement. I didn't kill people.
I read
And
about
got
this
away with
one story about a guy who was a bank robber, got away. He lived his life for like 70 years or something like that. And then he got pulled over. And, the guy found out who he was, took him to jail. And the judge was like, dude, you've been clean for 60 years.
Wow.
And he just let him go. He's like, get out of here.
Wow.
You got away with it.
Another story. There was a guy, let's just for the sake of this, call him the Wet Bandit, who had knocked down like 30 banks. And on his deathbed, he had said to his daughter, I got to come clean.
I heard about that story
You heard about
recently,
that story?
right? It was recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was one bank, but
See how my brain is, man?
I think it was a bank he worked at.
Okay.
And then he was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
And then he moved to like Vermont or some shit.
Yeah.
And never called.
Yeah. you can just get away, man.
Man, it was in the 70s or 80s, something like
Yeah.
that. Man, I would love to get away with what's up, Twills? I'd love to get away with a crime.
Yeah.
What crime would you get away with? Just robbery? Murder, maybe?
No. Murder will wear on your soul.
It
Like,
depends on who you murder.
yeah. Yeah. If it's like revenge murder,
Oh.
yeah.
Or maybe, you killed a villain. It was Joker. And you did what Batman couldn't do.
Yeah.
And you got rid of him. And now the whole city thanks you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what would be a good excuse for a murder and escape? If it's like a loved one.
Okay.
Hear me out. You guys are playing basketball.
Me and my loved one?
You and your loved one. Let's say your twin brother.
Okay.
You guys are, having fun and same damn story. And you accidentally murder him at the age of 19.
Oh, boy.
And you like, you know what? I can't even face my parents. I gotta run. I gotta leave. And you just escape. I gotta start a new whole life because I can't even look my parent in the face and say, "Hey, mom, guess what? Can you still take me in the house? I gotta escape the town. I gotta go out of town and start over." And it's like, hey, both of my children were, one of my son was kidnapped. One of my children was murdered. You gotta I gotta just escape.
How long could you live with yourself with not talking to your parents about it? You seeing yourself on the news.
Well, what if you were?
Story.
Yeah, y'all.
Your parents are like, please, if anybody knows where they are,
Yeah.
please.
Well, they know where the other one's at. He's there.
We know he's in the ground.
Yeah.
But where's the other one? If you see them, we're so scared.
Yeah.
Parents just want to know their kids are safe.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You're alive? All right.
Well, I mean, if you on the road, you gone. You know, you probably just do a little hitchhiking. You trying to stay off the radar. Like, let's think about like in the '60s. Like, I don't have a cell phone. I don't need to. You grow your beard out. You get a job in some sort of factory.
Blend right in.
Yeah, blend right in. Meet a young lady named Beth. Start a family. Where are you from? I'm from back east.
You keep everything really vague.
Yeah.
From the Midwest.
There's a movie called History of Violence is like that.
History of Violence.
You heard about this movie?
No.
History of Violence. Mm-hmm. He had a very dark path, a very dark past, and he just escaped. And then they found him. Like, it was like one of those things of like, wait a second, is that him? He had a little coffee shop. He's living his life. He's a nice guy, and they was just like, nah. He's like, he kept trying. I'm not the guy you're looking for. And he's like, shit. Now I have to ruin this small town and let these people know that I mean business.
Wait. This was a real story?
No, it's a movie.
Oh, okay.
It's a real movie. So obviously he was like a I don't know. I think he was like an assassin, and he escaped and went to like a small like country town, like population of 500, and he's working at like a little diner, and the guy came in. Ed Harris was like, "That's so and so."
Like, I know it's him.
Hey, where you from, bro? He's like, I'm from Chicago. You wouldn't happen to be from Nebraska, have you? He's like, well, I think we're done here. He walks out, and you kind of see him like the...
People be playing it wrong. All right, that's enough questions. Just look guilty?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
That's enough of your questions. Excuse me, you ruined my ice cream. It's like, oh, that's the guy. That's the guy. I hope I'd be cool about it. Like, hey, man, are you Chaz?
They give your real name?
I've heard that before. Crazy. No,
Your real name is... Woo!
I follow him online, though.
Yeah.
No, it's very funny. It's very funny.
Because
Are you sure? I swear that's you. No, my friend, walk away. Walk away.
Because here's the thing. You been going by Theodore
Now,
for the past...
I'm Teddy Wilson now.
Yeah. For the past 13 years. Mm-hmm. Hey, Chaz.
Could you catch yourself? Hey, Chaz.
Yeah. They be like, I knew that was you. Oh, because you got that muscle memory.
Yeah. Hey, Chaz. Make eye contact with him?
Yeah. Because here's a great scene of a movie. Here you go. He had small talk with him. Mm-hmm. Just talk about life, family. Mm-hmm. How's your children? Oh, you got 3 kids? Okay. Hey, man, this pie is amazing. All right, $5? Okay, here we go. Thank you. He leaks out. Hey, Chaz, huh? And he'd be like, I knew it.
I knew it was you.
And
What if
he leaves the diner?
What if you're at this diner, okay, and you got this waitress you have a rapport with every day for years. All right, she always brings your coffee. She knows exactly how you like it, man.
Yeah.
She brings your pancakes. She knows exactly how you like it.
Yeah.
Right? She calls you you're Roderick in the city, right? One day she comes and she goes, "Here you go, Dion." What'd you say?
Yeah.
Nothing, Roderick. Have a good day. Walks out.
I am not looking away. Because
Now you gotta kill her.
kill it.
You gotta kill her.
Because if I know somebody who called me Roderick out here, it gives me a little like, ugh. like, because I know when I'm home, Roderick is tough.
Yeah.
Roderick is home.
Yeah.
I will say 5 people in LA calls me Roderick. Just being silly. But when I hear it is like, who sent you? Back home is a toss-up because my family and friends call me Dion. So, it is a...
It'd be a stranger yelling out my name, the unsuspecting one that I've known for years.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden the switch up.
Yeah.
What do you know? I'd have to have like,
Yeah.
what do you know?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You just said my real name. You're so silly.
Never said that. What? Yeah.
You think you would just go crazy? You think you would actually be hearing things yourself? I mean, you're already paranoid from being on the run for years.
Yeah.
You're looking for any excuse to get rid of somebody now who might know.
You done got saved? You a bishop at a church?
You would just have to lay low. Would you go out and be a
Yeah.
part of the people, or would
Yeah.
you just be a hermit and live and be the old man? There's old man Roderick in the house. They'd never go over there. Or would you be like amongst the people, damn near running for mayor and shit?
Yeah, that's a tough one, man. Cause what if you are mad talented and you feel like I gotta use this talent? Like you can draw, you can dance, you can sing, you can rap, you good with numbers.
It's one talent show in a small city. You're like, you know what? Let me go ahead and show them.
Flex these niggas.
Somebody records it, you viral now.
Yeah. No cameras, please. No cameras. How do you feel about magic?
What do you mean?
Like, if somebody knows something from you, like, well, I would say tarot cards,
Okay.
or like psychic, or
Okay.
and they be like, you are from Lansing.
Oh, if that's your first one. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm spooked already. If I came in, you said you're somewhere from the Midwest.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
okay, maybe the way I talk.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you said you from Lansing, Michigan. I'm
What
like,
is your reaction if it start getting very specific?
That's very specific.
I know.
That's the first question. It's panic already. What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, are you just like?
I'm out.
You
I might just leave. That's too much, bro. Right away.
Yeah. Opening prophecy.
If you were just like, okay, have a seat. What's your name? I'm Chaz. Oh, Chaz from Lansing, Michigan. I'll be like, hey, yo. Nope.
Yeah, you think do you think you can got financially if it's like this? Watch it. They were like, have a seat.
Okay.
It's like,
All right.
you are looking for answers. You are a creative, like a writer or like a producer. You
wow.
want to create, right?
Yeah. They're dead on there. That's crazy.
You're not looking for love. You're there. You're here. You are with a loved one, like a wife or a mom or a child.
Yeah. I
This
have all
is
those.
This is your circle. Yeah.
That's crazy. Uh-huh.
And you from the East, no, more like a Midwest, like I'm hearing an M. Is it Madison, Michigan?
Michigan.
Michigan, yeah.
Whoa.
Michigan. To be more specific, it's Lansing.
Yeah.
This is where you start getting cooked
Yeah.
up. And then this is how they hook you with the money. They be like,
I'm from Lansing.
they be like, so in my spirit, something is telling me that you should.
I should whoop. Spit it out.
I'm losing it.
Nah.
I'm losing it.
For $20 out?
like they start saying specifically like it's like a yo or is you is yo.
That's when you just start putting out answer yourself. Yvonne Izzy, that's my family. Yes, it was coming to me.
And then like yo, that's like when we be freaked out. Or just like I need more answers. Like it's like you need to worry about
If you hit my city, I'm out.
you out. You're not even you don't want no more information.
No. I don't know what kind of devil woman you are. I'm out. Because it's not like you're like, you're from New York. But you
Yeah.
have a great range
Right,
of
right.
being from New York, right?
So you want entertain? How far would you entertain when I said?
I'm out after you say my city.
Right. So everything else that you'll kind of stick around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, wow, you're really good.
Yeah.
You go from Lansing, I'd be like, hey, how do you know me?
Yeah.
How do you know me? What is this? Did you
Yeah.
do a profile on me before I got here? I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I would have gotten, but I would be like, who? Like I would start to reverse the question back to you, like who?
Who put you up to this?
I gotta
Hey, y'all can come out now. Y'all can come out.
shake her out her little moo moo. Who are you? What is this?
Where she just like, don't go home tonight.
Oh boy!
After she tells you what city you're from.
Yeah.
Dayton, Ohio. Don't go home. Don't go home.
And I'm gonna tell you
Don't
why.
go home. Don't go home.
And she takes off like a Dragon Ball Z character.
Hell no.
Yeah. Would you? I mean, would you financially give her the money though? No.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm out.
You think you can suck it for some cash? If somebody was like I'm sure. Look, like experts can definitely squeeze pennies off of you. Like you went to a mechanic and he was like, yeah. So whoever put this tire on here, they gave you the 29 lug nuts. They should definitely have the 38 lug nuts. But hear me out.
Okay.
There was a car. It got into a car accident. I can just easily just drop those 5 on there for like 17, $18. Is that cool?
Yeah, sure. I don't know what thing you said.
Yeah, so and then they be like, cool. Well, I mean, you can't just put it on one, so you might as well go ahead and match it with the rest of them.
Of course.
You're like, cool. It's like, oh, you know what? These tires. So with these lug nuts, they're actually stronger than the tires you have. So you want to swap out so like I said, this is a car accident.
Do I need to do that?
Well, the lug nuts is more. It's gonna wobble from the type of tires you got. So you might be shaking for. If you're fine with that, if you want to be twerking down,
I do got my daughter in the car. How much is this?
This is how they be getting women, dude.
Yeah, you get me.
Gosh, yo, I've heard numerous times. They were like, anytime you do oil filters are needed, but they or like some oil pans and
I'm good in the purchase of a car.
Yeah.
When we go and it's time to do the deal, I'm solid.
Yeah.
If you had to tell me anything inside the car, you got me.
Yeah.
I'm panties down. You have it your way. Run up into my pockets and out. I can't tell. If you was like, see right here in the carburetor, I'm like,
right.
Do you see this belt?
Yeah. Man, listen. When I tell you, they are squeezing money off of you.
You got me.
Your timing belt is cracked. Your alternator is going the wrong direction, and
you hear that vroom sound? Is this normal? You hear that vroom sound? Yeah, it should not be sound like that. You don't hear that little wheeze?
Yeah. So here's the thing: your X and Y axles of your.
And then it was like, you ain't got to fix it, but like in 2 years it might cost you more money. How many more years you got left to pay? Want to take care of that.
Yeah. And when it comes to brakes. Okay, so your brake pads is already down to the core.
Grinding on the
grinding.
gears.
Okay, so after that, it's gonna hit your caliper, and after that, it's gonna hit your rotor. So you have your 1 and your 3 is already grinding down. So there's no point in me just changing those. So I mean, if you change those, we got to change all 4 of them.
Gotcha.
Because you don't want
to
be offset with your tires. Okay.
Hey man, just do this. So tell me what much it is.
I know I told you I'd change your brake pads for $89. Now the price is now up to $1,700.
I figured this was gonna happen, and I can't argue with you because I don't know. You have to go somewhere else and just get a second opinion.
Yeah.
That guy's worse. He's giving you a good deal. You got me, bro. If we start talking about cars, once you open that hood, I'm like.
And you know what's wild? It's the same thing when it comes to your body. When you go to the doctor, you need the chlorphramine, and you need when it comes to medicines.
The what?
Chlorphramine.
Is that a real one?
I don't know.
Okay.
Give me name off 5.
I don't know.
Yeah, medicines. They were like, okay, so you said your spinal cord is sore. Okay, I'm gonna recommend you some Dimorphamine, some chiropractic, and some triniphenine. This right here will kind of align your spine.
Sure.
And then it will kind of spread out.
Less. Just give it to me.
Cause you don't know, man. You look at the side effects like this is the same as Tylenol. Nothing on here is scary. Like just make the pain go away.
Does my insurance cover this? Yeah. Great. Hook it up.
Man, let me tell you, dude. I went to a doctor. She didn't let me talk for 13 seconds. She said, "So, Mr. Lacking, what you in here for?" I said, "Well, I kind of feel like I'm having like a tailbone injury. I'm gonna recommend you some Dormorphamine."
Like,
And I was like, "Yo." I broke all character. I was like, "Yo."
he's not broke all character.
I mean, I would not be nice no more. I was like, "I know you pushed medicine.
Uh-huh.
I know you get paid for this.
Yeah.
Hear me out. I know you're in a rush. I know you get paid per customer. Hear me."
Check my please.
I'm just saying, I'm the one with the white coat. I'm just saying, I know I went to school. I was like, okay, I promise you, lady, this is the last time you're going to see me.
Right.
And I Googled, I hit up Twills, I hit up a few doctor friends. I was like, hey, is this recommended? Like, yeah. I was like, fuck. It's like, yeah, it's all right. I mean, it does its due.
You came back next week? Hey.
Yeah. And then I came back, I said, all right.
I brought you a brand new white coat.
I'll take the goddamn no more for me.
Then you do it, you're like, oh.
And she looked at me like, I told you.
Oh, wow, Mr. Lacking.
Look who's back. But again, I still not.
Her pager fate goes off. Hold on. I got emergency surgery. Stay right here for 2 hours.
But
Walk
again,
out.
I never went back.
You ever feel uncomfortable for a woman doctor versus a man doctor? You have a preference?
I don't have a preference, man. I don't like women doctors when it comes to genital stuff.
Okay. I prefer the women doctor genital stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, like it's like a woman going to a male gynecologist. Yes, you would know, but you wouldn't like, hey, you know what I'm talking about, bro. Like your balls are like, and they're like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
She's a ball expert.
Nah, they need to know what it feels like.
She's a ball expert, bro.
They don't know what it feels like. Like, do you know what period cramps feels like?
I think they're like getting hit in the balls. That's what I equate them to.
No.
It's got to be the same feeling, bro. It's all the same pit stomach thing. I feel like they get that just all the time. Because if it fit, it's got to be close to the same thing, but they're different. Ours are just outside. But I think when I hear women talk about the cramp, I go like, that sounds like getting hit in the nuts.
Yeah.
That sounds like the same thing, bro.
When
That
it's on.
stomach, rifle across your,
Yeah.
like in that
But
state.
do you have to put a warm heating pad on you? Do you take pills? Like they're going on for about hours, days.
Right.
Our ball hit is like maximum
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Blue balls, I'll take a kick in the nuts versus blue balls. You ever? Come on, man. Listen, blue balls feels like heavy.
But
testicles.
you can go handle that yourself. You can go work that out.
No,
You just
no.
go release.
Maybe I'm old.
You just go release on your own.
No, it has nothing.
It's not the same as getting hit in the balls.
You're in too deep. Once you got blue balls, your nuts is like, I'm sick of you. You're wasting my time.
I'm taking the blue balls every time.
That's what I said.
So I'm taking.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. What up, y'all? What up?
Talking about balls.
You
I
know what I'm
prefer
saying?
male gyno. Why is that? Moyo. She prefers a guy.
Really?
Women doctors are brutally honest. Best medical advice. Your dick is it's not working. It is. This is trash. You need to
Who
go
said
get a
that?
new one. Nobody. Females can get blue balls too. Well, you guys don't have testicles, so I don't know how that's
said this?
possible. Swift kick over the blue balls. You guys are wild.
Thank you, Nubs.
No, I remember when you had to play like football back in the day, you had to go through a physical, right? You had to get your physical, and there'd be some guy pressing on your balls, telling you to cough. Remember those days?
Yeah.
I never felt comfortable with the dude.
What, the dude doing it?
Yeah,
Well,
the old white doctor. He's like,
yeah.
put your hands up.
I'm totally fine.
Where your gloves, man? Why are you smelling your fingers after? What are you doing? How old are you?
Yeah, he's shaking the lady dice.
Well, man, I need you
I think I'm totally fine with women when it comes to like nurturing my back, my my neck injury or anything like that. But when it comes to things that I only have exclusively, I want a man to tell me so it's like in right here. You're like, yeah. You talking about this right up on the that's your lip notes. your lip note. What is it called? Lip notes.
I think it's lip nodes. Lip nodes. I don't know what those
Lip
are
nodes.
even. Are those
Yeah.
even inside your?
Yeah, so I found out there are several lymph nodes. They're like right here.
Okay, lymph nodes.
Yep,
right.
here. Yep.
Somebody help us.
So anytime you get some sort of
lymph.
infection, lymph nodes. Anytime you get some sort of infection, your body's like, hey, something's wrong. So it's like right here, like right here. They're all like in all the spots. Like something in this area is not right. So when it starts getting sore sensitive, it's like your body's like, we are fighting our ass off to get rid of this infection.
All right, guys, let me get this pizza down. This will help. Let me drink this Coke.
Yeah.
This will help. You ever dreamed about being a doctor? Was that ever a thing that you were like
Dreaming of being a doctor?
Yeah, people like, oh man, I want to be a doctor one day. Was that ever one of your child goals?
Never, man.
Be a doctor one day, and an astronaut, and a firefighter, and a president.
Oh, man. I never, I can't say dream that big.
I just want to be a garbage man.
I never had the vision of a doctor. I hate, now that I'm an adult, I hate how they're protected by calling it private practice
Okay.
because it's practice. So so they can't get sued. Say, hey,
I don't think that's the same thing.
come on, man. That's why it's called practice.
That is not why it's
It's
called
like-
practice. That is not.
Look it up.
That is
Look it
not
up.
why it's called practice.
Hey, this is not real. This is private practice.
No, it is a practice.
No, it's like I was not serious. I was practicing.
That is not.
Look it up, man.
Nope, that
It is.
That is not why it's called practice.
Not true, Roderick.
Oh, you are hilarious. Bro.
Hey, I was scrimmaging.
Being a lawyer is a practice. It's
Hey, I told you I did the best I could. I was just practicing.
oh my god, that's like the students of the doctors and.
Just look it up, man. It's real, yo. They say, hey, man, the crimes. Hey, man, you made me go to jail. Hey, man. Shh. That was a private practice, yo. Chill out, man. Don't tell nobody else about this.
No. No, boy.
Yeah.
I think that when I was younger, I wanted to be a lawyer until I watched Liar Liar.
Oh.
And there was one scene where he was just in a bunch of paperwork. And I said, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
That was it. I said, oh, no. If there's that much work in being a lawyer, I'm not doing all that. Change my whole idea
Right.
immediately.
And you gotta have like a whole little lawyer crew. Like a lot of back in the day, you be forgetting that like lawyers have like a team. You be thinking you out here solo dolo, but
Right.
it's like a whole crew of people.
Right.
What they call paralegals.
Paralegals, and there's other full-on lawyers who
Yeah, kind of help you assist your case.
remember Brown versus James. Remember that case back in 1788?
Yeah.
You can use that right now. Oh, that's right, Your Honor. Let me bring up a little.
I thought you was really asking me this.
Oh, no.
I was like, apparently I was supposed to know about this. I feel like it's some sort of civil rights
No, there's
case
always-
that I should be knowing about.
There's always those cases of like, remember Brown versus Taylor?
Yeah, Brown versus Wade. I think that's a real one, right?
Brown versus Wade, maybe.
Yeah. What are some cases that you know off top
I don't know.
that's life changing?
One of them ones about black people going to black schools. I mean, white schools. I don't know.
We got to get back. We got to get better.
I have
It's
no
still Black
idea.
History Month, bro. I think Brown versus Wade is a real one. Please help me out, y'all.
I don't know.
I think Brown versus Wade is a real one. That's. I don't even know what. Even though you can say it, even though you can say the case, you be like, I have no idea what it's fighting. Brown versus Board of Education.
There you go. Was that the one for black
Roe
people?
versus Wade. That's what it is. Roe
You're
versus.
pretty close. What does that do?
That is the women's rights. Roe versus Wade.
Oh, is that for you guys to have?
No. Roe versus Wade is something with babies. Like women can have. Don't say it yet. Women. Roe versus Wade. To be able to have abortions or something like that. Yeah, there we go. Boom. I didn't look at it. I said it before you happened.
Plessy versus Ferguson. Plessy?
Oh, yeah. To use these
I don't know.
these
either.
are flexes.
I don't know. either.
To use these as references, as in like, oh, y'all do realize Jonathan versus Patrick. when this happened in Nebraska of 1907.
Like Chaz versus you ever get a summons and it says your name versus the United States?
The whole United States. First of all,
I got one that was like Chaz versus
summon.
Michigan. I was like, I gotta go against the whole Board of Council of Michigan. What are you talking about?
I never gotten a something like that.
Yeah,
you
it was
out
like-
here living rough.
I definitely had the verse California. Like Chaz versus state of California. That's what it is, the state of. You be like, wait a second.
Golly, bro.
What you bringing Sacramento in this for? What's San Jose had to do with this? Wait a second.
Yeah, we didn't actually be a part of this. Wade was getting his butt whooped. What, Dirk versus D. Oh, that's funny.
Dirk versus
I caught it way too late.
What's up, Kai?
Yeah, you had a warrant, homie.
What's up, too, Jesse? I definitely had a warrant. That was definitely a thing. I definitely
Yeah,
had a
you got to
warrant.
be. Yeah, it's a big flex. Saying these sort of cases is like scriptures. In Bibles, they were like, you do realize in Philippians 27:3-9, you like, ooh, you just go off the top of your head.
You know the worst thing about being in church was sometimes? They everybody turn your Bibles to Corinthians,
Yeah.
chapters 3, verse 7, and not knowing how to get to Corinthians.
Yeah, you got to get back in shape, bro. I know
This
where
is
these.
Old or New Testament.
I know where these are.
And
at.
then people be reading, you be like, they be done reading by before you even get to the.
I can't
Now
sign with
close
you.
your Bibles.
He said,
What, Brother Rogers? What did you take from the word?
I'm in Chronicles. You said Corinthians? Okay, I was in Chronicles. My bad.
Yeah, Pastor.
Yeah.
To be honest, I ain't even.
I didn't get to that,
I
though.
ain't even get to that.
You know the worst is when you
And Jacob. Where's Jacob?
there's no Jacob.
I mean, Jacob's are in the Bible.
There's no Jacob Bible.
Sure, there is.
There's no Jacob.
There's a book of Jacob. Right? Right?
I'm thinking. I don't think it's a book of Jacob.
There's no book of Jacob?
I don't think it's a book of Jacob.
There gotta be a Jacob.
I'm thinking.
Jacob gotta be.
No, thank you. No book of Jacob. I was like, I know it's a bunch of J's. I was like, there's no book of Jacob.
There's a Jehoshaphat.
No, these are people in the Bible.
Yeah, Jehoshaphat. Job has a book.
Yeah, there you go.
Joseph has a
Yeah.
book.
No,
Jacoby.
no Joseph.
There's a Jacoby Brown.
No Joseph.
That was Serene's alias.
Jacoby. Yeah, who was? Yeah, Jacoby Myers. Yeah.
Okay.
The worst is when you have a Bible and you go to a different church and they don't have the same type of Bible, and now the scriptures are like slightly off a little bit because it's like you reading that New King James version and they got like a new
The New Living Testament.
You were like, okay, this is just you just rearranging the words. They were like, should I even keep reading with this?
I like the Bibles for Dummies. They'd be like, this is what's happening. Jacob went this way. John went that way. That's the
you see the recent one, the Gen Z one.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't be real.
of course not. Yeah, that's a lot of reworking.
It's a lot of reworking.
Yeah,
It's a lot of reworking.
I mean, how many types of versions of Bibles are there? Let's just do it. Let's do it before I do Google. What do you think? How many types of Bibles are?
I think there are hundreds.
Give me a number. I'm gonna throw out my number.
I'm gonna say there's like 150 different versions.
150 different versions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go higher.
Okay,
I'm gonna say 500.
500 different versions.
I'm gonna say 500 different types of Bibles. Translations.
Okay, all right,
500
translations.
different types of translations in the Bible.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, Google. How many translations of the Holy Bible are there?
On the website BibleProject.com, they say, since Tyndall's English translation in 1526, translators and publishers have created approximately 900 different English Bibles, making it hard to know which to choose.
You know what's funny? I didn't think past 1900.
What?
I didn't think past 1900. I was like, oh, since 1500. That is.
Yeah,
is quite
yeah. We forget that.
There's a world before us?
Yeah, I forgot.
900 different versions.
900 different versions, homie.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
That's
I mean,
too much.
Well, it's just people keep updating it like, well,
What's the update?
well, as in words evolve. Like we don't still say, how arteth, so, like, why are you just making it difficult?
Verily I say unto you. That was
Right.
always in the Bible.
You know what's wild about that? Like that time, Shakespeare is the only person that talks like that.
There he is. But I don't know, was King James and Shakespeare around the same time?
Good
This
question.
dude really made his own version of the Bible.
Who?
It's different when there's like, okay, can you put this in, Spanish? Can you put this in
Right.
English?
Right.
But I was after I was like, well, after the first one's in English, what are we still changing?
It's just clarity of like, cause
And then people have stuff that's taken out of their Bibles now,
yeah,
right? There's whole things removed.
right.
It's like we took the word slave out. It's like, oh well, that was in there.
Yeah.
That's-
It'll say servant. My involuntary servant.
I'm like, I can't just be changing stuff up, man.
Yeah.
So then it makes me think how much stuff was changed throughout time, right?
Right.
And then I go like, I can't trust this. I can't no longer trust.
Yeah.
this.
Well, I mean, even if I tell you, I could tell you, Chaz, when you next time you see Keon, I need you to tell him this verbatim, and I tell you a 5, 6, 7 paragraph word. I'm like, tell him this verbatim. This is how you can get this money. You're not gonna say it verbatim.
Well, why didn't you just text it to me?
No, I'm dying. Like, tell Keon, go on to Bank of America safe.
But there was somebody writing stuff down back then.
Sure, but you're not writing it because first of all, you're in a like yes, I'm sure their minds were a lot different. They had the help of God to say remember as much as you can, but at the same time, it's a different interpretation. So if it's like the game of telephone, and if you're hearing it real time, you're not writing as fast as mine is talking. So you're kind of loosely basing, you're writing and you didn't have a pen and paper. You had like a little ink. You had to keep dipping it. You had to keep going.
Hey man, I feel like if God is telling me what to write, I'm not gonna miss something.
It's free will, man.
You're like, okay, wait, but God, slow down.
No, it's not. It's so.
Hold a second.
Sure. When Moses was when God was talking to Moses directly, I'm sure it was like.
So you
verbatim.
saying that he only got half of the commandments?
No. He said it was actually 35, but God was going too fast.
He's up here chiseling away. Will you slow down? The burning bush is just talking. Burning bush is a chatterbox. There was that time back before you guys were here when
Gosh, dude, that's so funny, dude.
you were like, come on, guys, slow down.
Because
I got one done.
Imagine God was like, thou. He's like, I'll take your time. Take your time.
Thou. TH? Shall. Oh, God.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go and check on this
Tell me when
chicken.
you're done.
I'll be back.
That's why it took them so long to get out of, where were they lost in?
I'm gonna say the promised land, the wilderness.
Yeah, they were lost because it was like, we just got to get these commandments.
He said
Once
we
these are
could have been
written.
done. We could have been done hours, but got it. There's 2 different tablets. You know that? So there's 2 different tablets.
Okay.
Moses had gotten the tablets from God. He came there like, hey y'all, guess what? I got the tablets from God. But when he came down, they was all worshiping like a
Right, like a golden goat or something.
yeah, a goat, a cow, a calf. And he was like, what are you doing? He said, what are you doing? I told you I went up there to talk to God, to get y'all some guidance, and y'all doing this. And he said, surprise, it's your birthday, bro. Not joking. But he's like, I gotta go back up there and chisel again.
How long did it take? It's take a long time to make a golden goat.
Yeah.
How long was Moses
He
going?
was up there a long time. He had to be up there a long time.
We got to be gone for weeks, months.
Yeah.
And I wonder where they're just like, yo, is he coming back?
Hey, that's what they literally said. We don't have a leader no more. We don't have a leader. We should go ahead and find a leader. And then that's when they made the cow.
Let's make this cow our leader.
Yeah. Dancing around him.
Was the competition that bad for a new leader? Who wants to be it? Me. Moo. Unanimous.
Unanimous. Somebody said move. Who said that? I was saying move. But there's a bunch of scrap metal here. We might as well go.
And the cow was just like, pose. Go ahead, take all the time you need.
Well, take all the time you
Go ahead,
need.
take all the time you need.
Because in movies and reenactments, we see how perfect the golden calf is. It's like really smooth, but this is back in that time. I'm sure it was just like
Guys did good work back in those days, though. You see them pyramids? That's precision.
I'm sure it wasn't welded like they had fire to kind of smooth out his chest.
That's a very old practice.
breastplate.
Sure, I think they did. That's a very old practice.
Yeah.
Welding, melting metals, glass.
Yeah.
those are ancient practices. I don't know how long ancient is,
Yeah.
but
It's matching the skin. It was like, yo, why is his neck brown and his other side is gold? Come on, y'all. We trying to be perfect for God.
and then they had all the gold and stuff on there that were broke. No one was like, let me just pawn this real quick. Let me go get some money.
Yeah, that's what they did. That's what it was. Yep. They threw all their gold and they melted it down.
And to make, how big was this cow? It had to be
huge.
Where
man.
is it today?
I think God destroyed it. I don't know. Somebody help me out. Where's
Cash
the
that
calf?
in, baby.
What happened in the Bible what happened to the calf? I don't know if God destroyed it.
I saw today that they were talking about the Red Sea, Moses part in the Red Sea being true. They're saying like there's like signs of chariots underneath the water. And
To this day?
To this day, I think. And then, I don't know if someone went and got it out or something like that.
But that wood is great if it's still in the water.
But it would probably be rotted, but it wouldn't like dissolve or dissipate with it.
I mean, water can do some damage.
Boats last a long time underwater. Them things be sunk forever.
You're right.
I mean, I don't know. But they were saying that there was a blaze of fire during this time, during the parting. And so they were saying that in the Red Sea, you can see melted sand, which I guess turns into glass-ish, I guess.
Ooh.
So they're saying you can see remnants of that and footprints,
Ooh.
possibly. But not like clear. It's been a long time.
I love
Shouldn't
it.
have left you.
I love those stories where you actually can find the facts.
So you got to
I love
like
that.
go and look and, you got to.
So when Moses parted the Red Sea, I didn't know if it was fire from how you see it. It was more like a part.
Right.
I
But
didn't
there was
know-
supposed to be like a blaze of fire behind them, I believe.
Oh yes, to stop the Egyptians from chasing them. Cause they was like, we got an opening. Okay, let's go get them too. And they ran out there, and obviously the fire. It's like as soon as they all got into there, they stopped them.
But how long did it take for them to cross the Red Sea? I don't know how long that walk is.
Okay, Google, how long will it take to cross the Red Sea with Moses and them?
Sorry, I don't understand.
You know what I'm talking
I
about?
have something related. Do you want to know how long it took for Moses to cross the Red Sea?
Yes.
On the website armstronginstitute.org, they say, but as they went away hastily, on the third day, they came to a place called Balsaphon on the Red Sea, Antiquities 2.15. 1. Long-standing Jewish and Christian tradition holds that the Israelites crossed the Red Sea 7 days after the Passover. More
took
on the reason for
seven-
this further down.
No. She said it took them, they crossed 7 days after Passover.
Oh.
I thought it took them 7 days. Let's see.
Yeah, all of us. It took 7 days. I was like, they had to camp out.
Yeah, it's all right, guys, take a rest. And they're just behind the fire like, go around the water.
We can swim in the water.
How long would it take to cross the Red Sea by foot?
Y'all tell Hollywood.
Anyone want to cross would have about 4 hours to do it. That's not long at all. To by foot? Wait. The Bible says that it took roughly 2 months to reach the territory of Mount. No, that's not what I'm talking about. How many miles is across the Red Sea?
Yeah, there you go.
The Red Sea has a surface area of roughly.
Come on, talk about it.
Oh, okay. They put it in miles. They got 169 square miles. That's about 1,400 miles long at its widest point. But they were going north to south?
No, they were going to cross. They wasn't going along the line, going up the Red Sea. Like, why are we doing this? Y'all can just walk on the other side.
All right, so they went across. Did they cross from Sodom to Gomorrah?
Oh,
Wasn't that the Red Sea?
That's the real question
Oh, that
right
was
there.
the Dead Sea. Which one was it?
That's the real question.
Oh, man.
This is their craftsmanship.
What?
This is what she said. This is their craftsmanship.
Oh.
He was up there for 40 days, Fuller said.
Who? Jesus? Moses?
Moses, yeah.
For 40 days?
Yeah.
It's a long time, bro. I wouldn't think you'd come back either. Would you come down and check on us?
And the thing is,
What was he doing for 40 days?
Listen.
Chiseling?
listen, to tell somebody, I'll be right back. I got to talk to God. And you be like, cool. We could be down here, setting up camp, singing songs. And they be like, I don't think he's coming back. This is like day 2. I don't think he's coming back down. He was an old man.
Day 2, you probably still like, we got you, dog. But 4 to 5 days, you're like,
Yeah.
hey, I don't think Moses is coming back.
Should we go up? No, he specifically say stay down here.
10 days, you're like, come on, dog.
Yeah.
We got to figure this shit out ourselves.
Right.
He's forsaken us. Clearly.
And nobody went up to go check on him. Just say maybe he's being attacked by some.
Didn't he have a brother? Where was his brother Aaron?
Yeah.
What was Aaron doing?
Right.
Was it Aaron like not a magician, but he was like, did he turn his scepter into a snake or something like that to show him?
No, that was Moses.
No.
That was Moses.
That was his brother.
You killing me. I get it back. I killing me now.
I used to know the Bible quite well.
Yeah.
What's up? We're just talking about the Bible, dog.
We talking about the
What's
Bible.
up, Miss B? You nasty? Oh, if you nasty, hilarious.
We talking about the Bible, man.
How come there's no new books?
Well, in the Bible,
Aaron was down there making the golden calf. Oh, bro.
he was down there too. He said, "Hey, yo, hand me the wrench."
Oh, Aaron, bro.
He was getting it in.
Hey. Maybe I should have a rusher before you start talking. That makes it less fun.
Man, you talking about? We can study up on this.
Hey, that's correct. Aaron Moses came down was like, bro.
Yeah. What do you do? It's always funny. He got war paint in his eye. He got his shirt off. Aaron! Hey, brother Moses, what's going on? Welcome back.
I can't believe y'all. How could you do this to us?
Yeah.
After all this God has done. I was just saying the same thing you were saying.
Broken the tablets.
Aaron is Joseph's brother. No, Aaron was Moses' brother.
Yeah, no, hold on, man. I don't even know who Joseph is now. Joseph, there's no Joseph in I'm sure there is, but no, B. Joseph, you talking about Joseph from Jacob and them.
Yeah, Jacob and them. Joseph is Jacob's father, right?
Yeah, and seven brothers and stuff.
Moses was up there so long, the people pressured Aaron to build him a god, brought all the gold, melted, and made a calf. Why didn't no one go looking for Moses?
Yeah, I don't know how far or how high this mountain was. They was like, there's no way. He is the only one that's strong enough to climb this mountain. Or they were just like, we respect him enough to respect his...
You know what's funny? They were like, yo, Aaron, your brother ain't coming back, man. You got to build us a god. You know, just give him time. It's been 40 days. All right.
No, it wasn't 40 days. They had to start at like at least 13. They had
to start pressuring them?
Yeah, they had to start at 13 because by 40, it was already done.
So then he's like, how do you pick a cow? Okay. All right.
I got it. All right,
guys. Hold on.
I'm talking to God right now. Hold on. Let me change the station. What's that, God? What is that?
A cow in your name.
Yeah.
Yes, guys. Why do you pick that?
You said a bicep, a calf. A calf. Got it. And he said, well, you talking about a tiny cow? Yes!
This is your God now?
This thing goes freestyling. Here it is. He's like, you said what? We're strong people, like muscles, like biceps, like calves. You say you want to build a cow? Yes! You heard it too?
Got all the gold here. You
said gold? Everybody put your gold in there.
No cats made a count said, this is your God.
Yeah.
And they were all walking around praying to this thing?
Yeah.
And Moses came down and was like,
I need to read this again. Because I need to hear what he screamed out. He's like, somebody help me out.
What the funniest thing to me is that no one ever, we read the Bible, right?
Uh-huh.
But I go like, hey dog, how did this look?
Yeah.
There's this part in the Bible, right, where they're taking Jesus, right?
You said taping?
They're taking Jesus.
Okay.
This is after Judas sold him out.
Mm-hmm.
there's a security dude, a Roman, whatever, Roman. I don't know if he was Roman. He was one of the dudes who took Jesus. He grabs him. Peter takes out his sword.
Yeah.
And he chops his ear off.
Right.
It's great precision, by the way.
Yeah, great.
Jesus puts his ear back on.
Yeah.
Right? And the dude still takes him away.
Yeah.
Hell no.
I don't think he says so. It's so many different interpretations. I think the dude was kind of like shook, and then the rest of his crew took him away. I think dude was kind of like, it's like, you good? He said, take the day off or something like that. Because I don't know if he was like,
do you think Jesus was like, Peter, yo, chill.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Right.
Whoa. We knew this was coming, bro.
The precision is crazy.
Relax.
I'm with you with the precision because
Sorry about that guy.
it wasn't like half of his face and the ear. Unless he was like, he had him in a headlock and was like,
Mind you, Jesus covered in blood. And Jesus like, everybody calm down.
yeah.
There you go, pal.
Yeah. I need to see the deleted scenes of the Bible. I need to see the things that Jesus was like, hey, stop recording this. Don't put this in here. Like,
It's going on Instagram?
like what if Jesus couldn't dance? He was like, they was like at a little celebration. He said, look, Jesus can't dance. He said, hey, stop writing this down, man. I'm trying to learn.
Jesus couldn't dance it.
I'm trying to learn this to me a song, okay? It's a line dance. We're trying to figure it out, all right? He said,
Do you think that girls were showing their titties to Jesus while he walked by?
They
dude was a rock star.
I'm certain it was.
Jesus!
They said, hey, thank you, ma'am, but hey.
He used his powers to close him back, made a flat chested. No more.
Thaddeus, don't write this down, man. All right, stop. That's not gonna help nobody.
You know there had to be one party dude like, nigga, it was crazy. It was titties. It was everywhere.
You can't write this
Jesus
down.
turned that shit into wine, bro. Jesus had that shit crack. There's always the one homie you just be, come on, bro.
Yeah, it was 13 disciples. They
Come on, you know they were trying to.
There had to be
We can't talk to none of these prostitutes. Just bless them. Can you be more specific? What you mean by bless them? Because I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? Just keep walking. Just keep walking.
Yeah, I was certain there was some man that was like, I think we need.
Oh, you know, we should go save these hoes in this brothel.
It was not say hoes.
The hoes, that's an old word. We should go.
Whoremongers.
These whores.
Whoremongers.
Let's go save these whoremongers in this brothel real quick.
keep trying to. Hey, we should go down to Sodom to see if they still need help. Like, yo, you know what's in Sodom, right? Like, stop trying. There had to be.
Like, I know.
Because there's a starting 5 disciples
Sure.
that they always talk about.
Right.
There's another one they'll never talk about.
Right.
I think there's like a Bartholomew and like a Thaddeus and like.
Well, I think. Okay, James was his brother.
Right.
Right. He rode deep.
Right.
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 And then Judas.
He
of
has a
course.
Bible. He has a book.
Who?
James.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm saying,
But Jacob doesn't.
There's no Jacob, man.
There's a Jacob somewhere.
There's a Jacob, but Jacob is Jesus' father.
No, that's Joseph.
You're right. Jacob. I'm sorry. Jacob is Esau's brother.
Who is Esau?
Esau is Isaac has Esau and Jacob. Jacob was Esau and Jacob were twins.
Which one sold their brother out?
That's going down to Jacob's children,
Okay.
which is he had 7 children.
It's all Abraham's kids somewhere.
God, man, I'm killing me right now.
Abraham.
You're killing me.
His sons.
So yeah, here we go. Jacob's name got changed to Israel.
Who changed it?
God/him.
He's like, you
He
know
said,
what?
You
Use real. Use a real one.
Yeah.
Use a real one,
I think
bro.
I think it was along the lines of like, you are no longer be called Jacob. You would be Israel's place of city, 7 father of 7 cities or something like that, because all his children, the tribes of Judah.
And they still fighting over Israel to this day.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's kind of tough to use the Bible as like a, you know, you're like, what says right here in the Bible? It's like, hey, dog, we can't use that for real estate.
Yeah.
Like, this doesn't transfer. Oh, well. All right. I guess.
Come on, man. How many? Yeah, 12 tribes. Thank you. I'm sorry. Hold on. There is. Yeah, you're right. 12. I don't know where 7 came from.
Well, 7's always in the Bible somewhere.
7.
7, 3, and 12. You can't go wrong. You're gonna find something that has those numbers.
That's a bar. 12 tribes of Israel.
12 tribes. 12
but
disciples.
isn't it 12 tribes of Judah as well? Or is Judah different than that? Anyway, when it goes back to the disciples, there's ones that was like no one talks about. They had Bibles. I'm sure they was writing stuff down, but they was like, we can't use this, bro. You are writing stuff that's irrelevant. Like why are you watching me having a bowel movement? All right, like just why are you documenting this?
He just not once.
It's like
I was there for 30 years. Not one dump.
not one time did I see him. Like he's not a great wiper.
He just vanished. Eventually they split. Who split? Judah? I like the New Testament a lot more than the Old Testament.
Of course.
The New Testament was
It's clear.
this was very violent times.
Yeah.
There was a lot happening.
Yeah.
It was dastardly
Right.
in the Old Testament.
You know what's wild is God spoke a lot more in the Old Testament, but a lot of times it was about obedience, and it's terrifying because a lot of times it's like God was like, "I need you to destroy this entire city," and it's like, man, you can't even use that today. You can't even say
It was like, hey, don't leave anything. What? Like,
yeah. You can't even be like, I mean, you know, they always say God is the same in the past, now, and the future. And it's like, you can't even say, listen, I have to murder everybody.
After God had his child, he softened up. He's like, hey, look, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy anymore.
I'm not that guy.
I know I told you guys to go out and kill. We ain't even like that, man.
This is why Muslims get like,
father,
they don't understand. The Muslims still follow that. I can't say all Muslims, but the whole like Allah told me to do the terrorist attack. And it's like, oh, this is why y'all believe in that, because it's like the practices. I want to know, how do they turn off that, as in, this is the ignorance of me, of like, because people follow the Bible. And a lot of times the Bible is saying, God told me to kill everyone. This is talking about like the Davids, the Sauls, the Abrahams, killed this entire city, And it's like that is obviously, those laws are no longer a thing, but some people's like, nah. Like I know a lot of religions is like, we still got to follow this, man. God will speak to you to kind of be a savior to his people. We have to.
I think it was George Bush who told him God told him to invade. Wasn't that? He was like, God told me to invade.
He said that.
I believe so.
That's crazy.
Yeah, George Bush the second, I think, said that.
That's what they were saying when two things. I heard Mario Van Peebles has said, this is a great analogy. When you have two children, or it doesn't matter, two people involved, one person strike the other kid. Other one's like, Dad, so-and-so hit me. The first thing you're going to say is, what did you do? Right? He said, people got mad at him when the terrorist attack happened, and it was like...
George Bush?
No. Mario Van Peebles.
Oh,
He had said when the terrorist attack happened in New York, and he was like, what did we do to them? And he was like, do you understand that they just struck our land? He's like, but it has to be a reason.
right.
And he said he got like blacklisted because people were like, you are worrying about the wrong things. Like, no. It was like, this is kind of
This is a fair question.
right. That was the first time hearing that. I was like, I don't even know what we did, because you could have bombed anywhere in the world. And that's a great question to ask. He was like, for years I couldn't get Hollywood backing. I couldn't get support. How last thing you heard Mario Van Peebles? Because he kept asking, like, you got to ask those questions. What do we do to them for us to get struck?
Last time I remember Mario Van Peebles was what was the movie with him and I'm thinking of way back with Ice-T.
Posse.
No, No. You know they're remaking that.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's not remaking. It's like a continuation, but it's all different casts. It's called
It's a remake.
yeah. He's the same. He's the same people too.
It's a remake.
Yeah.
What are they talking about? Let's see, Israel and Judah split. I'd have to like really. I've still just been amazed that the names in the Bible aren't what I always thought they were. I like Jesus is not his name. His name was Yahweh or Yahshua.
Of course, man. You're saying a different language, right?
Well, yeah, but I would never know that. Like, Adam isn't Adam. Adam is Adam, right? Which is very Middle Eastern, right? That changes
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Because it's not a blonde-haired, blue-eyed dude that you think of in the Bible. His name is
Wow.
Adam.
Yeah. You hear it now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was talking to a girl one time, and I was saying something. She's like, "Oh yeah, my son's name is Adam," and I was like, "Oh, how you spell that?" She's like, "Adam." I was like,
Yes.
"That's Adam." She's like, "No, it's Adam," and I was like, "Yo,
Yeah. Yeah.
they're over that."
Right.
That's crazy because Jesus is a Greek version of Joshua, which is a whatever version of Yahshua, which was a whatever version of Yahweh.
Yeah.
I was like, "Bro, what is his real name?"
Yeah. That's a bar right
That
there,
makes
bro.
that makes things different.
If I say, "Oh my God," in the airplane, I'm fine. But if I say Allah, that's a problem.
They're like, yeah, and it's the same thing. But they're like, you're in a whole different realm of
Right.
religion now.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, this was the original name. This is the original
Right.
name.
Y'all are loosely based.
I don't know where God came from.
Yeah. Gotta get these origin, man. We gotta get these origin stories.
Like, if the word is Allah and it's been Allah,
Yeah.
or I think there was like the
Elohim.
something like that, right?
Elohim.
So I was like, where did this come from?
Right.
Whose
Hebrew.
translation?
I mean,
Right.
every language has different languages, right?
Sure. But if I go, this is Allah, when do you go like, oh, how do we say Allah? I'm like, no, dog, I wouldn't say your name differently if I was from Jamaica. I mean, if I was from like
Because
China.
it's a name. It
It's
should be
a
the same.
name.
Right. That's a bar.
If I go to China, I'm like, my name is Chaz.
Yeah.
Whatever, however you say it with your accent.
Also, in Hawaii, there only has certain amount of sounds and
If
letters.
I go to Hawaii and say, my name is Chaz, do your best.
But they say we don't have on our typewriter. We don't have these letters.
Chaz. Say it with me.
We don't have a Z.
Do cha. You can still teach somebody to say your words.
Yes, but if they don't literally have, if they had a custom, I don't know what they do, but if they had a customized typewriter that don't include any of these letters, they only have 16 letters.
But you can learn another language.
Yes.
So say Chaz.
Yes.
Then I can be like, yeah, but we call him Alalaliki.
So this is even
Why
better
are you guys calling me Alalaliki? The name is Chaz. Stop calling me that.
Stop calling me that. So here's the thing. So you have a Hispanic Mexican wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they say Valentine's Day, they say Ballantines.
Mm-hmm.
So you hear like they don't even use certain words because they don't have
They have a soft B instead of a V sound
right.
for the most part.
And like they don't have T's, right?
They have T's.
No. As in like the sound, like is it trabajo?
Trabajo.
Trabajo.
They have T's.
What is another sound they don't have?
They don't have a H.
Right. So you
And their
can't,
J makes a whoo noise.
Right, so you can't-
or way.
Right. So this is how it is. Like they're just like I'm gonna try my best to translate it as is because we don't have these letters that you guys are, you translate into America or English.
Jesus and Jesus are spelled the same,
Yeah.
not Yahshua. That's a whole nother letter that they were just like, we're gonna just make this a J.
Emmanuel too.
What was his name?
I think Emmanuel was son of man, son of God. God, I'm doing bad right now. I need to go back to Bible study.
Back in biblical times, people wouldn't speak or write the name. Whose name?
Yes, that's right.
They want to write whose name? God's name?
Yeah,
It was literally H-Y-G.
yeah. It was too powerful.
Because it's a sacred name. So wait, so what does that mean though?
You can't just loosely say it and write it. My boy.
So what? They just filled in the blanks later on.
They leave exactly how Twiller wrote it. They do like that because I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy to say this.
So what do they call him?
It's that right there.
This is just blank. It says YH.
You're not even worthy enough to say that name.
Who am I praying to?
They would write.
Yahweh.
Well, that's fine. How does it still change to?
You're not worthy, man.
That's fine. Who am I praying to? Then
you can say it in your head. Don't say it out loud. You ever seen
then how did I ever learn his name if I never heard it out loud?
you seen God's face?
Kind of.
So have you had him shook his hand?
He looks like me
So
with hair.
even though it's not there, you still believe in him. So it's like you gotta use the same way as his name. You know it's there. You know what it is. So deaf.
That's wild. I just need to know. I like the origins of words.
Yeah.
They help me understand what really was happening. God also said, I am who I am, bigger than a name. We don't call him I am, though. Or what did that mean back then? Was it something different?
So stop calling me that, man. I am bigger than just a name. I'm omnipresent, omnipotent.
Okay, so then what do we call you?
Don't be so specific.
They did not use vowels, so in Hebrew, Yahweh. 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 Even if it is that, that's fine. We just never grew up with that. There was never a real understanding of his name being broken down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? In English, it's Jehovah. Well, I've heard that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But why is there a J instead of a Y? Well, there's no Y available in the English language. In the Bible, you hear Abba, El Shaddai.
Come on, Twills.
I never heard El Shaddai ever.
Come
Can't see the other
on,
one.
Twills.
A heart in a way. Mm-hmm. Elroy. Elroy. You telling me God's name was Elroy?
Yeah. Come on, Elohim.
Yeah, Elohim. I've heard.
Elohim.
Elroy is wild.
Man, it when you start to kind of list all these ways of saying God, it is a nice little flex when people start praying, like dear Heavenly Father, my God in heaven, Abba, Elohim, Yahweh, the matches. Let me hear you pray, Chad.
They would, but they would definitely flex. And I'm like, dear Jehovah, we come to you. Like,
Yeah.
Hey man, hey.
Yeah.
Stick to God, okay?
You ever had the people that's like they pray and they don't have a specific prayer? They have like they list. It's like the stretch pray. You know that prayer you just kind of like list off a bunch of ways of saying God and Jesus and you're great, you're good, hallelujah, and it's like oh, you about to flex on us. You ever had people that pray like they like, oh, you not even started. You just like you doing this before you pray.
You be like Yahweh Yahshua. Oh, like whoa.
Them people didn't want to use it in the direct opposition to what God said. He said, use my name. People was like, nah, I'm God, so we not saying that.
I'm just confused on what they called him then. When they prayed out loud, where they say, dear Almighty.
Well, they probably will listen off to like the Almighty Father. They say that, the Heavenly Father.
If I wish I saw way off topic. I remember watching Black Panther and Izzy was already around, and they were calling their father Baba, and I was like, damn, I wish I saw this first.
Baba, yeah.
I definitely would have made Izzy call me Baba, Baba. But she had to say in that African accent,
Baba.
Yes, baby. Do you want to go? No, keep the African. I should have told her that. Imagine you raise your kid with the whole accent their entire life.
You're not even like African anymore.
Not even African at all.
Yeah.
It is. You have to look it around. Look at this guy. These are our ancestors. And the whole time she's like, okay, Papa. And then they go to school. Where are you from? Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Why the L in the beginning?
I was just messing up my word. Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
No, but where are you really from? I hear the accent.
Yeah.
What accent?
With the
What the accent you speak of? No. This is my home here. I'm like, no,
I can't do the accent,
this is...
That's pretty good.
You Nigerian?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
are you? No, I don't even know what that is. I'm 5. I don't know. And then I'll come speaking regular? What are y'all talking about?
Is your wife?
Baba, you sound different. Oh, I've been playing a 5-year trick on you. My bad. We don't talk like that. But this is my voice now.
But you basically like you
This is how I
were
talk.
only exclusively talking to it though. That's because if somebody is like a first generation American, but they have like Mexican parents, they have English accents.
Right.
And he's like, I know how to speak Spanish
Right.
because of my parents. They don't just adapt it from one person. They just know how you talk. Anybody in this chat know how to do that massive intro prayer before you start getting to the specifics? I can't even fake it because I was like, when I hear people pray, it was like, oh, they about to go in. You know, how well of a prayer are you? You
That
know,
was never a good prayer. I'm a great inside prayer.
Yeah?
Like inside, like it's all vibes inside my mind to God. I believe this though, bro. I don't talk to God like I talk to God very casual. It's
Good.
very much like, listen, dog, I'm having problems and I need your help. It's very personal and casual to me. My prayer for somebody would not be. I would just be doing the show for them.
would you be afraid to pray for me right now?
I wouldn't be afraid to, but I also, you don't want to pray for me.
I want a prayer.
It's not going to be like.
I want to hear how you pray.
You're not going to be like, I feel blessed now.
No, you can't say that.
You're going to be like,
It's-
you know what, Chaz? That was very terrible.
This is my prayer, man. I can accept it.
Are you ready?
Let God use you, yo. Go
Hey, yo,
for it.
God, I want you to bless Dion. Yeah, whatever woes he has, help him out. Help him get some cash. Help him stay off these hoes. Help him out here in the world. Let his business flourish. Let him have plenty of abundance.
I receive it.
Nah, man. And then take care of my guy.
There it is. That's a good prayer,
That's it.
man.
That's all I got.
Yeah. That's
it.
good. That's solid.
It ain't never gonna be something I would say at church.
Hey, my prayers are very close to that. Yeah. I hate praying out loud with a bunch of people that are like Bible thumpers. That's like, because
then
I
gotta
know how you pray.
Then I gotta go back into like when I'm 10 and be like, dear Lord, we come to you today with the
Yeah.
highest of praise.
Come on.
I'd have to do the whole show.
Yeah.
We come to you with our heads bowed and our souls lifted up to thy throne. Casting at your feet.
Yes, that right
I
there.
gotta have to do all that. The highest of highs to the lowest of lows. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, we please come to you. When you're always out of breath,
Yeah.
because you're trying to get it all out in one breath.
And when the Lord,
And when there's some hurt souls in here today, Lord, I want you to put your hands on them. Put your hands all over them. Let them feel your presence in here. You gotta do all that. And that's just not, that would just be for the folks. You know what I mean? I was just for the, y'all all hyped over there? Everybody.
yeah. Y'all like that?
But it's a thing. Like, you can go and do black preacher somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, we know what that is.
right.
And that is not
Yeah.
me. I'm very much going to
Yeah.
be like, yo, hey, God, this is.
And why did prayer become so aggressive? Like, why can't you be like, dear Lord, thank you. We're here gathered to worship your name.
Them white prayers be
Very simple.
very simple,
Yeah,
crisp
yeah.
to the point.
Yeah. Black folks play, everybody close your eyes and bow your heads.
It is a show. But like white churches, I feel more God presence in a white church than a black. Because it is so calm and peaceful.
You know what? A lot
It's
of
like, dear Lord, we come to you. I go like, this is so calm and relaxing.
Yeah, it's very, very therapeutic.
There's some like music in the back. And we come to you with our, just with lots of love and understanding and patience, and help us be
Yeah,
the
little
people.
serene music.
Yeah. Help us be the children that you saw us to be. Help us all. There's so many people out there. There's kids in Africa who can't eat. Please feed their little bellies. Right? You're doing all this. And it is not like that at Black church. The white church is just so calming and smoothing. Don't you feel a little more holy now? Don't you feel one connected with the world? You feel like a part of the universe. But this disrupts
Yeah.
what I'm vibing.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. You know what? It no matter what. After I don't know how the routine of a church that you've been to. They no matter what, after the praise and worship, like, you can do better than that. It's like,
I'm sweating.
it's like, what are you talking about? I am out my shirt.
I gave you everything. Do you remember Joyce Myers?
Yeah.
My mom, we
I
went
love
to
Joyce Myers.
We went to a
Loved.
thing. She's dead?
I think she is, man.
No. Joyce Meyer's still alive.
Can somebody confirm that? Joyce Myers? The way you said it, like she is?
Well, because you said I loved.
Yeah, I think she's no longer here.
No, she's alive. Right?
Joyce Myers is gone, yo.
She's still alive.
Dang, why you killing Joyce?
Hold on.
Why you kill Joyce Myers, bro?
This is a black woman, right?
No.
Okay, there's a black woman who died recently. Who's like an evangelist. She died recently. Who was it, y'all? Who was it? I'm sorry. It was a black woman.
If she dies today, yeah, that is on you.
No, hold on.
God called her. Dion called her.
It's a black woman evangelist. She had short hair. Her name sounds very similar to that.
To Joyce Myers?
Yeah.
Joyce could be a black woman, though.
Come on, somebody help me out, please. She died recently, within like the last 2 or 3 years.
Joyce was the white lady with the little red hair.
Dion killing off people, dang.
Damn it, yo.
If black fast be killing entire populations. It's wild, bro. Child, those type prayers reminds me of the Pharisees. They prayed just for the attention.
The Pharisees? Who are the Pharisees? Is that in the Bible?
Yeah. Keep
We
going.
went
Joyce Myers.
to like, I wanted to call it a concert. It was a big thing, right? It was a big, I don't know what you call them. But she was pretty much on tour, having her church prayers. I don't know what you call these. Conferences, maybe? A thing. And her daughter was there also praying for people. And then, yeah, man, we were like there. And I just remember being like, it was so quiet. It was so quiet. And I was like, this is not how I know church.
Wow.
It was so, and the whole building, it was like a theater, bro.
Wow.
And it was so quiet. You might get something, yes. And I was like, if this was a black church, this place would be cracking.
Yeah.
It would be
Yeah.
cracking up in there. You would see people open the rafters. It'd be cracking, bro.
Yeah.
Quit giving us homework just because you don't research. Sorry, y'all. Daddy God, we thank you, Daddy God. Remember the what? Lady B. Tola, I can do it if you ask, but I'm not doing that on my own. What y'all talking about, man? I didn't mean to remove yours. I was trying to look at Tola deleting.
Look at these the two moderators going back and forth battle with deleting comments.
How do you stay awake?
I don't. In the white church, you just listen.
Yeah.
I don't think. I personally, I don't think there's a wrong religion, right? I think all religions are the correct religion. Whatever makes you a better person is the right religion, right? I think from looking at Buddhists to Hindus to different religions, not that I've in-depth studied a bunch. Not that I never really got into Buddhists, but I read a lot about Buddhists, right? But I never practiced. I just go like, what is this about? And there's so many religions, right? So, but they all have common themes, you know what I mean?
Right.
They all have common themes. And I was kind of like, yeah, man. And I was like, because like a Buddhist teaches something different about attachments, and they teach something about discipline. They have their own, and you can be there's extreme versions of that, right? Of like, you can't love anyone because that's an attachment. And that's what causes, the whole thing is like, attachments cause pain or suffering. And you're trying to get rid of as much suffering, so you have to release all of anything that you have attachment to. It's a big Buddhist theory. So don't have kids, don't get married,
Really?
Because all those things are attachment. They lead to suffering. Because once they go, you have your pain there, right? So that's an extreme version of Buddhism, you know. And then you have less extreme, like that's like the people who go on, they're a monk and they don't have sex and they don't have, they're talking to. They take those long years of not talking, right? It's just like there's attachment to those things. You're trying to find nirvana. You're inside your own mind trying to have this peace all the time, right? You're trying to always meditate to get to the next form of spiritual enlightenment, right? And so that was like reading that. I go like reading. There's this book called what's it called? Dang it. I have to find it. I have it. But anyways, it's kind of a story about Buddha. And dang, I got to find it.
I'm actually curious to know, how did Buddha become the face of Jesus? I can't say the face, but as in like, where did he get inserted with religion? Because Judah is considered Jesus in this particular religion.
Buddha?
Yeah.
No.
Not Jesus, but the mascot, if you will.
Sure. Well, I think essentially he created Buddhism. But he was a guy who was a rich guy. He was like a prince who his family never wanted him to go outside, so he went outside to experience the life, experience the world, saw all this suffering, all this pain. The story goes he meditated under a tree and ate like 1 grain of rice for a day until he reached nirvana, which was this, place of enlightenment.
Nirvana.
Yeah, right? Nirvana?
That's where they came from.
Nirvana, right? Anybody?
That's a great origin story of how they came up with the band name.
Because I might be wrong if it's not a Nirvana, but I think Nirvana was the holy enlightenment
Good job,
phase.
Twills. Yeah, so you're right.
And so then that's when he started like teaching. He started touring on his own to enlighten people. And then he got this huge following. And then he was the face of it. And he was the mighty, the not the almighty, but the.
So how did he become so fat if he was eating one?
I think he started eating good by then. People started coming up. He had like whole compounds, so people would just come and live with him and just be around him. Everybody wanted to kind of like, he was the rock star of the day. You know what I mean?
They said, "Hey man, listen. If I become the face of this religion, can y'all remember me when I was eating grain and rice?" Now we want you right here. He said, "Please don't." He said, "Please don't make this the face of me. I am hanging all over the place. Please don't make this." He said, "Listen, I was ripped when I was 19."
Well, I wonder why. Also, because in certain countries, being big are signs of wealth, right? And then I don't know if that was the same for like China. I think it was, from what I understand. I think it was in China. I think that was the same for China also. But it's also like I don't know if he was considered a god, because like there's the Dalai Lama, who's not considered a god. He's a great teacher of religion and God and all this other stuff, right?
And then there's Muhammad,
right? Who's in what's the Muslim?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, Gandhi.
Oh yeah, Gandhi. Gandhi's different though, because Gandhi wasn't really, from what I understand, he wasn't like he was a religious dude, but he was in them streets. He was you know what I mean, trying to get fair. What is it? Because over the British rule and stuff like that. So I don't know if Gandhi was necessarily. Is he a religious figure? Maybe.
Yeah. He didn't eat for. I'm not saying no days. He ain't eat for a long time. I know he had like a starved streak.
Yeah, I don't think he was necessarily a religious guy like you prayed to Gandhi, but he was like, because he was always compared to Martin Luther King.
He's the Martin Luther King, man.
But Martin Luther King isn't a religious figure over here.
What is he?
Martin Luther King?
He's an activist?
Yeah, he's a black leader. But we don't pray to Martin Luther King.
Who's the leader today in 2024? Who's a black leader that is going to be remembered in the history books? 100 years from now, who in 2024, who is alive right now, is going to be the face of
Shaun King?
Shaun King.
The lightest one they can find.
No.
Your battery level's low.
Yeah.
Did he just shut us off?